Tante, Wild Killer here. And I would like to say, it's been forever. But of course, let's continue from where we left off. Chapter 5 is called The First Settlement. So, let's begin. His first settlement, it's not very big, but not that small. He stands outside the gate. The guards don't shoot him, but they are still cautious of him. One of the captains jumped down to greet him. "Hello, stranger, and who might you be?" he asks Matthew.
"I just need a place to stay. My name is Matthew, sir,"
he tells the guard. He nods and looks at Kuma. "That thing trained?" he asks Matthew.
"This thing has a name?"
Kuma says. The guard jumps and aims at Kuma.
"Please don't!"
Matthew holds up his hands, shielding Kuma.
"He's friendly, I swear."
The guard lowers his gun. "Yeah, so is my gun," the captain says sarcastically.
I mean it. Please don't shoot him, sir. I'll pay extra."
Matthew looks at him with sincerity. "We don't use currency. We trade," the guard tells him.
"What do you need then?"
Matthew asks him. "Food. We trade food. Enough to last a while at least," the guard tells him.
"I have these."
Matthew proceeds to show him a small pouch of vegetable seeds. The guard scrutinizes the pouch with caution. "Why are you really here? Your attire looks too new to be a scaver." "Are you from a facility?" the guard asks Matthew. Matthew looks at the other guards on the walls. They look ready to kill. He fears that if he tells them where he is from, word will get out. People would attack the facility, and many of his people in the bunker would die.
No, sir. I just found these. I swear, my bear is trained. Please let us in,"
he pleads to the guard. The guard looks at Matthew as if he doesn't trust him. And who can blame him? Matthew's statement was pretty shady to be believable. "Very well. But you will be closely guarded and watched, so be careful." He motions for the gates to open, and Matthew hands him a pack of seeds.
"Thank you, sir."
Matthew looks forward to see his very first settlement. It's not pretty, but it's manageable. Matthew looks for the nearest hotel to sleep in. On there is just one near the back of the town. Matthew looks up at the sky. This is the one thing that shouldn't have changed, yet it did. A light gray with hints of muddy yellow. Disgusting. This world is disgusting. But it's their world now. They have to live in it. Matthew wanted to change it. 500 years. And now it is time to try and change it. One settlement at a time. Matthew looks to the nearest corner of the small town and runs towards it. He kneels down and takes out seed and digs a hole. Hopefully the ground would have just enough nutrients for this little guy. He drops the seed in the hole and covers it. Hopefully it will survive the colder seasons. He sighs and places a pebble on the ground, and he draws 12 lines resembling a clock of sorts. He waits for the clouds to settle and the sun peeks through. He smiles and looks at his small sundial.
"It's about 5, eh?"
He looks towards Kuma, but Kuma doesn't really care. He just looks at Matthew.
"Hungry,"
he says tiredly.
"Hold on, Kuma. I'll see what I have in my pack,"
Matthew says, and he takes off his pack. He pulls out some nuts and dried fruit. Pick one, he tells Kuma. Kuma looks at it and chooses the fruit. Matthew nods and puts the nuts away. While Kuma tears open the package and ravages the dried berries and fruit, Matthew smiles and scratches Kuma behind the ear. Kuma finishes eating his fruit and nuzzles Matthew's hand.
"I love you, Kuma. You're my only friend."
He pets Kuma's head.
"Who?"
he asks Matthew. Matthew sighs. Matthew, your owner." He wipes his brow. That was a close one. Kuma nods and climbs in his pack.
Tired,
Matthew tells Canada. Matthew nods and covers his mouth and nose with his infinity scarf. Kuma keeps his head sticking out so he can breathe a bit. Canada puts on the pack and walks up the hotel of sorts and walks in. There looks to be a receptionist desk.
Hello, ma'am,
He says in a quiet tone. The lady was wearing a grimy business suit with broken glasses. Her dark brown hair is short as a boy with flecks of dirt. The most notable feature is the scar caressing her ragged features. Right across her left eyebrow, she looks up from what she was writing. Hello, sir. What do you need? She asks as she opens a small leather-bound book.
I will need a room for the night. We are very weary, he tells her.
We? She asks him, but before he can say anything, Kuma pops up behind Matthew's shoulder. The woman is dumbfounded by the bear. She coughs. Is he trained? She asks Matthew. He nods, hoping Kuma won't say anything. He doesn't, which leaves Canada relieved. She opens up a page from her book. Name and compensation, please. She tells him. Matthew obliges and signs his name and offers a pack of seeds. Room 4 is dirty, but it's homey, she tells him. Matthew nods and heads to his room. Well, guys, we're getting somewhere. He's finally at a settlement, and it's been an adventure. So, I wonder what's gonna happen next, eh? Eh? Tell me what you guys think. Anyway, hopefully I could upload this whenever I have time, cause like schedule wise, I'm just lazy as fuck. I won't whatever. See you guys next time. Bye.